Let's walk down to March Town before it became home, to the sign that it built down on the factory gates, to the lands of Westfield where they sit and they wait for the breaking of new ground. No squalor in March Town, where the sinners are grounded, to the station dismantled and the gate we reclaimed, through the bushes and trees on which we carved our names, all limbs entangled. She lost the fight in spite of cross and pounds of silver, and neither sister nor the balance fish could save her in defense of adulterous queens. It's goodbye to March Town. What have they done, Newtown? They've crowded and cut you up, pushing in the people while the sirens ring, hands over the ears 'cause the walls are too thin, and change makes a strange sound. She lost the fight in spite of cross and pounds of silver, and neither sister nor the balance fish could save her in defense of adulterous queens. It's goodbye to March Town, but I'm seeing signs that I'm losing my mind, stuck in years so sublime, just not every day, just not every day. So much green, what a wonderful scene. Why is it that I only see red today? Got to get away. In this pocket of plenty, I'm rescued from a Roman. I've surely lost count of the houses of Rome, but this one I count on, 'cause this one is home. No more running on empty. She lost the fight in spite of cross and pounds of silver, and neither sister nor the balance fish could save her in defense of adulterous queens. It's goodbye to March Town. It's goodbye to March Town. It's goodbye to March Town. March Town. Gracias. Esta canción se llama Future Tree. Every day is a hellbound and delivering fresh heaven sent. My focus disappears, my mind inhales hypotheses. Rogues and thieves, you know, they masquerade as new ideas. And as the thunder peals, the damaged dawn becomes revealed. of the breeze and from afar. Reminds me of the dalliance that I enjoy with second chances. My legs still proceed, but whirling thoughts, well, they just bury me. 'Cause every day is new, you see, and grows another branch of my future tree. And only move by standing still, forget the views beyond the hill. You got this upside down, so pour it out. Can only move by standing still, forget the views beyond the hill. You got this upside down. Too many numbers, but will they be letters? The death of me. Gracias. Graham and I are playing songs from my new solo album called Begging the Night to Take Hold, which came out in September of last year. It's available tonight at the merch desk at the outside. And it's first album in, 9 years, which is so long. But then the Delgados got together again and did some shows, including some in Spain, Primavera, and we played Barcelona and Madrid in 2023, and it was wonderful to do it again. But it took a long time to prepare for that. And it was such a big production, you know, there were many, many, many instruments. You know, there were strings and flute and about 12 people, you know, travelling to do that. And it was a huge thing. But I really enjoyed this because I can jump in my van and just get a ferry cancelled and still get here. This is called Esta canción se llama Pasado. Causing, didn't know that I could do that. I didn't know the trouble I was causing, didn't know that I could do that. Be that, found a friend, weathered the war, shattered from storms all time. was writing this album, I travelled to a lovely part of Scotland that I grew up in called Galloway, which is Dumfries and Galloway, which is 100 miles south of Glasgow. And it's very rural, lots of fields, countrysides and small towns. And I wrote some songs there because I couldn't write them in my house. It was too busy and I was too distracted. And it was the first time I'd ever gone away to do this in all the years that I've been writing songs. And when I was there, I stayed in a lovely little seaside town called Rockcliffe, and I walked, at night I would walk down to the beach, and one night I saw two girls and they were sitting on a rock on the water, and they looked about 17 years old, and it reminded me of how it felt to be leaving school and not know what you're going to do. And then I ended up writing this song, and it was called Black Magnetic. But at the same time, you see, I described songs and then I realised later that it wasn't helpful. I was also homesick at this time. And so I had this odd sensation of being in a place that used to be home when I was a girl, but then being away from what was now home in Glasgow. And there was a strange situation, a strange sensation to feel. Right about now I should take off my shoes and run into the sea as my skin turns to blue, begging the night to take hold, begging the night to take hold of a rapid's anesthetic, begging the night to take hold, dive into its black magnetic for girls and their chit-chat, for girls are swapping this and that, for girls they imagine what good was doing that, what good can come from that. It's right about now I should take off my shoes and run into the sea as my skin turns to blue, begging the night to take hold. I meet her at the hilltop, but I hear before I see. Her call sounds like the forest, so I cower as I near, but she says hello, as the dusk reveals a friendly soul, and just as quickly he removes her. What good was doing that? What good can come from that? It's right about now I should take off my shoes and run into right about now I should take off my shoes and run into the sea as my skin turns to blue. Gracias. The light we see is from times unknown, but in the place, the troubles we are shown. We are the root, we are the branch, we are the product of a million chances. Don't you love the way they dance above you in dark skies? They'll twist the sounds up in their mouth so that the words they don't come out right. We could be anywhere in this kind of dark. Will this be anyone? Will this be anyone? And they gave us a stage to write our own page of history. And yet you still call this design now from the only one who knows. They go give the emperor back his clothes. Enoch, Neltrucken, Valley and Glenhead are all reflecting the stars overhead like black glass. The water holds our eye, not a movement, not a sign of pitching. The beast suspended like this while the world does its pitching. I like to keep my fairy tales on shelves. My Goldilocks doesn't need explaining. Why can't it be just as simple as it looks? Don't need a sermon to balance these bugs staring up from the ground as the light it dumbfounds us. And you just still call this design now from the only one who knows. They go give the emperor back his clothes. Gracias. There is a song on album number 2, The Law of Large Numbers, and I think it's on album number 2. It is, and it's called Confessions. And when we played Spain 10 years ago, it was the band, and we came with drums and everything. But then the music industry is not in very good health, and there's not very much money coming in anywhere. So now we travel with, well, 1, 2, 3. But tonight, 1, 2. Because now we also have to deal with Storm Martha and planes and trains and ferries. But this song is Confessions, and it used to be played with the band, but now it isn't. Now it's just this, and well, I say just, but it's good fun. I hope you think it's good fun. In this part of Spain, in Zaragoza, is it right that I say gracias or gracias? The third, gracias. Okay, well, good. That does not deserve applause. This is a really old song now. It's funny when you realise you've been a solo artist, because it's very difficult to break up the band when you've become a solo artist. You can be away for 9 years and not have broken up. You just haven't done anything. So, I've now been in that situation for longer, been a solo artist longer than the Delgados were together. This is on the debut solo album, Watch the Fireworks. This is called Paper and Glue. What I should say is esta canción se llama Paper and Glue. Oh, look at the view, look at the people riding, they've so much to do. Better than you, better than think what's coming, the things ever knew. Everything looks so good for me, living out a dream I've had for you, living out a dream I've had on the avenue. They're taking the trees down and they're asking me and you, what can we do? We can stand in a circle, paying tribute with paper and glue.